Okay, so I have opted to continue this, mostly because I have a couple things that I want to do. But also, unlike GTA Online, I actually do kind of enjoy Minecraft a little bit. I'm just saying. So yeah, as you can see, I have made myself a, very tiny shack. This is kind of temporary at the moment. 2 chests that I'll probably... So my thinking is, I'm gonna make this a temporary housing until I get an actual house built, right? And then I'm thinking of turning this into a storage space. I don't know yet, but I think that's how I want to do this. Okay, so I think because of all the monster sounds that are going on outside, I'm pretty sure it's nighttime, but I want to bring up a couple of things real quick. Number one, I have moved from the official launcher to something custom. It's called like Multi-MC. I'm guessing it's a well-known launcher, but the main reason I picked this one was because apparently I can do like a couple like modding things. I'm not entirely sure how that works fully yet, but the main thing is I was able to get Optifine installed. And the reason this is important is because of this. Minecraft beta at least has no way to properly limit your frame rate, and honestly this kind of doesn't either. But the VSync thing is, pretty nice. Because it means this game will constantly stay at a stable 120 frame rate with like a couple of things moving around. But this also removes something very specific that I forgot about, which is it like reduces the amount of times this can autosave. So the default autosave thing is 2 seconds, which is way faster than it probably needs to be, because as it states there, it kind of introduces lag spikes. Which is probably why my frame rate was going from like 400 all the way down to like 100 and bouncing back in between, is because of things like this that were causing frame rate instability. I've not touched anything else in this menu because I feel like a lot of this stuff is added visual stuff and I'm just not touching it, but I definitely wanted to do that. Yeah, okay, so it is nighttime. But the second thing I wanted to do, which I don't know if the official launcher supports this, is you can do like a Java argument thing and get a specific set of sounds for this, which re-adds the old sound effects. Most notably, the doors. Very good. But yeah, I had debated on building this mostly because trying to make like a proper house in this game is, like the old versions in specific, is kind of finicky. If you build it wrong and you try to sleep in this, what ends up happening is it will spawn a mob next to you unless it's built properly. It's a bit weird. I don't really like it. But yeah. It should work. I think I tested this once. It should work fine. But also I want to show something off with the bed. Beds are a little bit broken in this version. Oh, is it daytime already? But anyway, I'll be coming back to this because apparently it's daytime already. I'll be coming back to this because there is a very interesting bug with beds in old versions. It's kind of interesting, but also kind of... Yeah, it will come back to this. But yeah, so I've modified the cave a little bit, specifically to like add stairs and stuff, just to like make it easier to get around. But so anyways, one of the things I want to do today is I want to go to the Nether, right? And the way you go to the Nether is exactly the same as it's always been, which means I have to make a diamond pickaxe and go find obsidian. Oh, and I remembered something. So I do need this gold for something. There's like one use that gold does have in this version that might come up depending on how long I actually run this series for. Okay, so we got obsidian here. I did forget to mention something too. I don't know if anybody will cross-examine the chest or not, but I did get a second music disc. Basically, I have all of the music discs that exist in this version. And it was shockingly easy to get the second disc. So is it me, or does mining obsidian take longer in this version than the newer versions? I feel like it takes longer. Okay, so I don't know if I need specifically the minimum 10 obsidian, like how new versions are, because you can like skip the corners. I can't remember if you can do that in this version. I'm just going to grab 14 to be safe. Hey, look at that, more diamonds. Well, a diamond. Okay. Check the corners. Nothing. Alright. Okay, so I hear a zombie. Do you want to see a funny little trick that I know of in this version? I'm not going to use this much, but if I hit F3 over there, you see that? I can see where the monsters are if I go into this. Isn't that interesting? You can't do that anymore. Like, I'm not gonna abuse it, but it's a thing that exists. Oh, is it nighttime? It is. Okay, so I can show something off, assuming this works the way that I remember this working. So if I remember right, beds are a little bit buggy in this version. So I do this, and as you can see, I've got the bed highlighted. I can break it, and my collision's broken now a little bit. So what I can do, I can go into blocks and get myself hurt. Isn't that interesting? I don't know if they've ever fully fixed this either. I think the way that they ended up fixing this was by making it so it opens the chat box. I don't know. But the way that you fix this is you just go back to sleep. Not entirely sure why this happens either. It's kind of interesting. And now I just make the portal. I'm gonna make it like right here. This seems good. So, do I need the corners? No. Wow, was that a different sound? It doesn't... Wait, yeah. It doesn't make that sound when you activate the portal now, does it? It just does like the flint and steel thing and then it spawns the portal. That was a different noise. Why did they take that out? Okay, well anyways, let's go to the Nether. Okay, well that's not good. Off the bat, there's already 2 ghasts here. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Try to get away from the portal. Okay, well anyways, this is the Nether. There's not much here. Interestingly, this is one of the few things, well, okay, so there's a couple things I think newer versions do better, and one of the things that I do think the new version does better, for the most part, is when they overhauled the Nether. I do have my personal gripe with the Nether, which is there's like a very specific mob in the new Nether that I absolutely hate. It's that giant pig behemoth thing. I don't like that thing. I think that thing is obnoxious for how much it spawns. Anyway, there's glowstone over there. Let's go get that. Oh, do you need a pickaxe to break this? You do. Interesting. I think in the regular version you can just break this with your fist, right? You're aiming a little high there, buddy. Anyway, I just want to shield this front part. I'm just gonna go back through. Right, okay, so something I do want to test. No, okay, I don't think that works in this version, maybe? No. I don't remember when they took that out. But in some of the older versions, if you throw, I think if you throw an ore onto like a fire block, it will turn it into a bar. Sometimes. It wasn't very good. So that's why it eventually got replaced. But yeah, I don't remember when they took that out. Anyway, so the next thing I want to do... I wanted to make a map, but I'm not entirely sure if the map is in this or if it has the same crafting recipe. So I need to find sugarcane, I think, to make paper. Oh, cool, it's getting dark already. Wonder if they extended the day-night cycle at some point. Okay, so I guess the thing is, if I were to find sugarcane, I'm guessing it's in the same spot that it normally is, which would be near water. Okay, so I found some sugarcane. I did not have to go that far to find it. A bit disappointed at the height of these because if I remember right, sugarcane can do some really interesting things regarding how it generates. They can get really, really tall. From what I remember, I think the tallest I've ever seen was like 7 blocks. Kinda just hoping I don't get lost on the way there. It should just be a straight line back. Right, and before I use this, let's just plant some of this. Can I not plant it in this version? Or can it only go on dirt? Ah, alright. So yeah, plant some of this, and then use the rest to make... Well, to see if I can make a map. I don't actually know if I can. Right, so 3 paper. That's normal so far. And I think... There we go. Map 0. Wow, this is a huge map. Oh, way bigger than I thought it would be, huh? I guess I have to fill this out now, huh? I guess I should also be collecting sand, huh? You know, if I'm gonna build a house, I think the house should probably have windows. Am I even moving on this map? Yeah, no, okay, I am moving. Wow, this is a huge map. They definitely shrank this thing at some point. Okay, so yeah, new goal. Fill in this map so that I, you know, kind of have a reference for what my starting area looks like. Yeah, I mean, kind of a... What is this called again? Snow plains? Ice plains? I don't remember. Uh, snow place with not a lot of features. Okay, well there's the edge of the map on this side. So I guess I'll go fill in the corner and walk back. Keeping an eye on the sun, because honestly, I don't really want to get caught out here. I'm sure I could probably find a hole to crawl into and, like, explore it while, you know, it stays nighttime, but I would not want to be caught dead out here. You hearing this too? What am I talking about? You can't hear me all the way over there. Right, another corner down. Guess I'll go this way and maybe end up back at my home. Yeah, okay, sun's going down. I'm not gonna make it back to my home. I guess I have to look for a cave. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, well I wasn't expecting to find another super cave. I'm okay with this though. I mean, realistically, if I wanted to, I could probably tunnel that direction and get back to that other cave and maybe find some other cool caves along the way. Right, so what is the appropriate level for diamonds in this? I think pre-cave it's like, what, 13 to 16? And I'm at... oh, I'm near bedrock. Okay, that's a bit too low. Yeah, so my goal... I think my goal is just to dig my way back to the other cave, which I think I can do because that cave went down to lava level, so it should be pretty easy to get back to. And I can get some diamonds on the way too. Yeah, so I tried doing a similar thing, going back to old versions of games that I used to play. I tried doing a similar thing with Terraria, and I came to the conclusion that Terraria is like the polar opposite case compared to Minecraft, where, Minecraft was largely trying to become, I don't know, effectively a different game. Terraria was very interesting in the sense that it's the complete opposite, where they basically had a bunch of core strengths and built on that to make the game a lot better. I don't know, I wasn't really vibing with the old version. I think I was playing 1.1. I wasn't really vibing with it, and I think that really puts in, that kind of put into perspective that sometimes games really do just get better with new updates, and Terraria is like a prime example of it, It's interesting. It's interesting, finding things like that. I think I might be coming up on a cave. Okay, now I'm curious. Where is this cave? It's gotta be above me somewhere. There it is. Okay, hold on. Need to, like, cut this open a little bit. I must have traveled downstream. Okay. Pretty nice ore deposit on that diamond. Yeah, how much was that? Like, it's like something like 8 or 9? I don't know. Another cave up ahead. Okay. Oh, this is the opposite side of that gravel pit. Alright. I probably should have checked that, huh? Oh, there's nothing over here anyways. Never mind. Finding like a good amount of iron down here too. Oh look, more diamonds. Hidden by iron. Very cool. See, now young me would have no idea what to do about all this gravel. But I come from the future, we have knowledge. Just checking for lava. See, I thought maybe that skeleton would lead me somewhere cool. Nope. Maybe the zombie will have better luck. Oh, this is definitely a lot cooler. I also see what looks like lava over there. Oh cool, infight. Oh look, red mushrooms. These aren't very common, right? I don't think they are. I'm gonna grab some. Yes, game, I am aware there is a cave here. Oh, there's an underground pond. Very cool. There's not many features that can randomly generate underwater, like underground, but this is one of them. Some very weird cave generation going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna walk all the way back here because I need to probably make another diamond pick. And I used all of my wood to make sticks. You know, I feel like at some point I have to hit that other cave, right? I don't think I passed it. Like, I'm not panicking quite yet because I'm pretty sure at some point that other cave does meet lava and there's a chance that I might intersect it, but that's not looking good. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start digging up now because I think I may have passed it. I think I might be at the surface. Yeah, alright. Oh, that's convenient. That's like, that tunnel goes straight down there, and it pops out right next to my home. Cool. That was not intentional, but it worked out. Right, so that adventure I got... It says 12 here, but I think it was like 18 diamonds, something like that. And I got a bunch of redstone, which will come up at some point. Right, and now I guess to go down here to see exactly how far I was off. I don't think I was that far off from my measurement down here. I just want to see. Right, yeah, so that connects to the area where I dug up that obsidian. This is the correct level. So if I keep digging that direction, I should hit the tunnel. Okay, so yeah, not like terribly far off. Cool. Okay, so because music discs exist, I'm assuming the jukebox is also a thing. Problem is I always forget how to make it. Is it just 1 diamond, 8 wood? It is, okay. Sometimes I screw this up and I forget. Like sometimes I think it requires extra pieces that... Anyway. So, jukebox there. We've got 2 music discs. I'm pretty sure I know what they are because of the colors. I think this one might be cat, and this one is 13. Yeah, I don't need to hear any more of that one. We're good. cat, on the other hand... Yeah, I'll let that one play for a bit. So yeah, I got a good chunk of this map filled out, and I'm planning on stopping now. I guess when I come back, I'll be filling out the rest of this map, which I forgot maps were this big. I feel like at some point they shrank these maps. So it's like surprising that maps are this big. I don't know exactly when they shrank them though. I'm guessing when they added the thing that lets you expand your map size. I don't know, but I'll fill this out the next time I come back, and I guess maybe get started on building a house. Seems like two things that would be good to do. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I'm like half tempted to maybe start a new world specifically dedicated to live streaming. I feel like this would be a pretty good stream game as opposed to current Minecraft where I'm kind of getting bored of it. I don't know. I'll consider it. But I'll definitely continue this. So yeah, next time I'll complete the map and, like I said, I guess start on the house, at least get the foundation. Okay. Goodbye.